Hello, my friends. Now I am gonna tell you about the question of our bodies. What is the questions of our bodies? I mean, let's imagine our bodies became free of us, became free of ourselves. What would then happen? We imagine that without any sense of our mind, without our minds, our precious minds, without ourselves, our bodies cannot do anything. But let's imagine that our bodies became free of ourselves. What would then happen? Uh, we presume that our bodies became lying in the floor without moving and maybe walking in our flats and try to enter in the front door and try to goes down to the stairs and appears on the streets and do what on the streets? Walking on the streets where? Without our mind, we presume, without the sense, without the aim of living, our bodies, we presume, cannot do anything. But if the forest, maybe tropical warm forest, is situated near our house, then maybe our bodies became goes there, and then maybe they became acts very thoughtfully. They became acts like drink the water if they thirsty, and became eat anything, eat something if they hungry, and I presume that our bodies would starting survive. So how could they survive without mind? Would they survive without mind? I don't know. But our ancestors, the wild creatures, without sparks of sense, we did know that were survival and have survived. So we are appeared and we are living now and use our mind. What I have to say with that example? I have to say that we are living a strange life. We all living in a total terror of our body, and our body suffering from our minds very a lot, suffering a lot, suffering our decisions, suffering our commands, suffering our orders, and our bodies are fulfilling that orders, and we are achieving our goals. We are achieving our goals when we are acting like we order to our body. We spell the words not without our throats and our tongue. We spell our words to achieve some purpose in our speech with the help of our body's parts. We go somewhere and take what we want and do what we want, and in all that acting, our bodies are helping us. So we needed them, but how our bodies feels that way of our acting. I presume that they are suffering. They are suffering our terror, and that aims that lead us to illness, that lead us of our psycho discomfort, because our bodies not share our part of powering, our part uh, of not sharing our existence. Our body not feels that they exist, because we don't let them share our sense, share our consciousness, and share our minds. How do we share our minds? How can we share our minds with our bodies? Of course, we can share our minds to stop thinking and allow our bodies act how they like. What do they like? They like have sex, maybe. They like lying in a bed. They like swimming, and we swim without any thoughts of how we can how we need to do to swim. Yes, our bodies may have lying on the surface of the water without any moving and enjoy itself. Yeah. So in some ways of acting, our bodies don't need the control of our minds, and to achieve that statement, then our bodies feels enjoy of life and feels that it's very important that they are living, they are truly living in that world, in that existence, in that outer space. They need to feel it. They need to catch that sparks of life. And to do that, we need to stop our thinking, to stop to control our bodies, and let and allow them to do what they want to do. But we all know that the bodies, as we presume, don't have a mind. So our bodies don't know how to act without aim, without the directly orders of our minds. So what do we have to achieve? What do we have to learn to our bodies? The answer is very simple. I do my exercise in a pool, in a gym, every day, every single day. I spent about an hour, maybe a few more, to let my body feel free from me, from myself. How do I do that? I use a set of ordinary, very simple acting, very simple exercises, which do not change. So my body doing that exercise, achieving that exercises, accustomed to them, and my body almost, I know, remembering the set of that exercises. So I don't need to order to shift from one exercise to another. and my body do it itself without my mind. And my mind is living unnecessary, living alone without learning my body, without ordering to my body how to do, what to do, and without arguing with my body that it is doing something very badly, or very fast and very slow, maybe wrong. Without controlling my body, my mind became a circling, and this is a circle of thoughts, the thoughts without any sense, and that thoughts have sense only for my mind, and not for me, and not for my body. But my body feels free when my mind have circling that unfinished round of thoughts. So when my mind is doing this in my exercises, my body enjoy of freedom. Freedom causes from an absence of control of my mind, and freedom is causing by a feeling that my body feels free in that set of exercises that it is doing every day. And that is strangely, but my body is enjoying the simplicity of that set of exercises, and my body is very glad that that set of exercises don't change. That set of exercises is enough for him, for my body, and that is very interesting that my body is enjoying to do the repeatedly moving, enjoying to do a moving without interfering of my mind, without any thoughts how to do it, because my body is accustomed, is somehow know how to do it. Where is the mind of my body situated? What is the mind of my body? I don't know. But that it is, I claim that it is somehow a mind. But it is a very different kind of mind from our consciousness, our minds of our brains. It minds requires a very simple acting, a very simple but a very enjoying acting, and in this set of enjoying simple acting, my body is experienced a very strong enjoyment, a very strong happiness. Why my body is relaxing in doing that set of exercises more than my mind is controlling him? Why? And that is a question. Maybe the real happiness is reachable only without interfering of our minds. It is very common question is all religions, but I raise it question again that way, in way of doing my exercises. And I think maybe if we learn our bodies to do anything without our thoughts, we can shift it to more more different, more complex doings, and maybe only maybe we may set it that way that our minds and our bodies somewhen anywhere will become doing together. And what do our bodies bring to that mutual acting? Our body may bring a feel of happiness in that mutual acting. If our minds to learn not to cross the border that lying between our consciousness, ourselves, and our body, but not to cross the border of our body, we can create that border, create the border of our body, and that border is creating doing everyday exercises, doing everyday moving, everyday running, without any thoughts. Somehow that border is created that way, and this is would be a very first, but not last, very first, but it's very hard stage of becoming doing our mind and our body together, and became getting our body be free. Thank you very much.